Africa's hopes at the ongoing climate change conference are all but dashed, as parties fail to agree on matters relating to funding arrangements on the loss and damage associated with the effects of climate change. In a statement this evening, 24 hours before the close of the global conference, COP27 President Sameh Shoukry and United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres appealed to the divided parties to reach an agreement, saying the world cannot continue to deny climate justice to those who contributed the least to climate change but suffer the most. They called on rich or wealthy nations to deliver on pledges made on climate financing to developing nations, scaling up renewables, and a climate solidarity pact to reduce emissions. No agreements can be reached unless all the 197 member states are in total agreement.
At crunch time in the negotiations, COP27 is scheduled to close in 24 hours, and the parties remain divided on a number of significant issues, as it was referred. There has been clearly, in the past times, a breakdown in trust between North and South and between developed and emerging economies. But this is no time for finger-pointing. The blame game is a recipe for mutually assured destruction. The most effective way to rebuild trust is by finding an ambitious and credible agreement on loss and damage and financial support to developing countries. The time for talking on loss and damage finance is over. We need action.
While progress has been achieved on a large number of issues, it is evidently clear that at this late stage of the COP27 process, there are still a number of issues where progress remains lacking, with persisting divergent views amongst parties.
The climate clock is ticking and trust keeps eroding. The parties at COP27 have a chance to make a difference here and now, and I urge them to act and act quickly.